We did it. We delivered the mother of all deals.
आज भारत ने अपने इतिहास का अब तक का सबसे बड़ा फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट संपन्न किया है.
It's finally done. A trade deal for which discussions started in 2007, then they stalled, then they restarted in 2022, and then they were sped up by the fact that Donald Trump kept imposing and threatening hefty tariffs on everyone from his friends to his foes has finally been sealed. This marks the largest trade agreement that both the EU and India have ever concluded. As leaders of both countries have said, it represents a quarter of global GDP and 1/3 of global trade. Now, what are the basic details that we actually know about what is in this pact? Duties will be slashed on nearly 97% of EU imports into India, which means that these products get cheaper for Indian consumers. The biggest one is, of course, automobiles, and the maximum focus has also been on this one so far. Tariffs on European cars will be gradually lowered from the top rate of 110% that they face right now to as low as 10%. And a quota of 250,000 vehicles a year will apply through this transition period. So it's going to happen in a phased manner. As per the EU, this alone could completely reset India's premium car market because for years, imported European cars have attracted some of the highest duties in the world. This is the main reason why a BMW, an Audi or a Merc cost so much more in India than they do in Europe. Mass market buyers won't be impacted as much because most entry-level and mid-range European cars are assembled in India, so they weren't paying these hefty tariffs anyway. Many popular items will also face zero tariffs now. So things like olive oil, which earlier faced 45% tariffs, will now face no tariffs at all. And the same thing with fruit juices and non-alcoholic beer. Processed foods like pastas, bread, biscuits, chocolates, these used to face 50% tariffs and now they are going to be tariff-free. India will also cut tariffs on European wine from a whopping 150% to about 20 to 30%, spirits to 40% and beer to 50% in a phased manner. Other products that will face zero tariffs are machinery, electrical equipment, aircraft and spacecraft and medical equipment. It also includes some precious stones and metals and pharmaceuticals. The EU from their end have committed 500 million euros over the next 2 years to support India's efforts to cut greenhouse gas emissions and push climate-friendly investments. They will also lower import duties on 99.5% of traded goods over a 7-year period. Tariffs on Indian marine products, leather, textile goods, chemicals, rubber, base metals and gems and jewelry will be lowered. And many of these are of course sectors that were impacted by the US tariffs, so they are likely to see some relief. The EU is happy because the trade deal opens up the world's fastest growing consumer market to Europe and in a much bigger way. And for India, it boosts key sectors like textiles and gems and jewelry, and it will help boost manufacturing as well. Now, all these things aren't going to happen overnight. That's one important thing to keep in mind. The formal pact will only be signed after legal vetting and after the European Parliament also ratifies it, and this process is likely to take at least about 6 more months. More details will of course keep emerging, and you know where you have to look to get all the latest news and updates on this big story.